August 4th. It is the first day of school. I'm so excited. I've got my whole day planned here. I'm gonna throw it on the screen right here. You can see every part of the day. I'm also going to the gym today. I've got a lot going on. I'm gonna start the day off with a protein shake. It's just gonna be a tropical greens, tropical smoothie with some daily greens in it, some psyllium husk, my creatine for the day, and some water. Let's get started on that and throw that together, and I can pack my lunch and I gotta get out of here. All right, let's go. Just using one of these tropical smoothie blend packs from Radar Farms. They sell them at Costco. This one's 130 calories for the bags. The other ones they sell, like just the regular red berry blend, it's 100. But this is what they had, and I like the tropicalness of this. I'm gonna add some ice to this for sure. I've always got cold bottles of water from the Berkey in the fridge, so I like to use the cold water in this, so everything just stays nice and cold. It's gonna be about 30 minutes after I get to school before I'm able to start drinking this. All right, I put the same thing every morning. I start with Earth Chimp organic vanilla protein powder. There's a link where you can save 10% on your Earth Chimp orders right below the video in the description if you use my code. My link and my code, or my code. You can use my link or my code, plant-based dads, at checkout. Either way, you should save 10%. You should say plant-based dads minus 10%. Then I throw in about 2 teaspoons of Sprouts psyllium husk, just for a little bit of extra fiber. There you go. After that, I put in my Complement Daily Greens. Just make sure I get all the green stuff that I can't always get on a limited calorie diet. There you go. All right. The goal today is 140 grams of protein. And I've raised my calories back to 400, 1400. And then I've got some creatine. This one's from Costco. I normally use the Complement one. I'm just out of it. I need to ask them to send me some more. So, but normally that's what I use. But I always have a backup anyway, just in case, because Costco's right down the road. And I'm gonna throw that in there. That's everything I'm putting inside this. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this because it's not enough water in it. So I'm gonna grab some more water out of the fridge. I wanna make sure I fill this thing up. So I get a whole smoothie here. All right, I'm gonna get the top on this right here. We're gonna get it on the blender, on the base, and let the beast do its thing. All right, smoothie ready to go. All I gotta do after this is just pack my lunch, which is already made and ready to go. So good. All right, got my cap right here into my Herman Munster lunchbox. I gotta rinse this out. All right, my lunch is as follows. My meals are as follows. I've got some fresh fruit there cut up and ready to eat. I've got a full bottle of Berkey water. It's 37 ounces. I've got a chocolate protein pudding that I'm eating. And I've got a just egg sandwich that I'm having for lunch. I've also got a reusable straw, and a cover for the smoothie in case I need that. And then a fork and a spoon, so I'm ready to go there. And then I'm dropping 3 little icing. Lunch is ready. I'm ready to get out of here. Let's get to work. All right, it's hard to see this because I got the shade down, but we are on our way to school. Let's go, baby. It is Monday, August 4th, and traffic is light on Bell Road here, and I'm looking forward to it. My first block, I got a bunch of stuff I got to bring in the car, but my first block is routing and switching. Then I've got my second block, IT Essentials, which is the computer building class, and then lunch, and then fourth block, which is computer building class, and then my prep is my 5th block, where I don't have any class. The first block is my juniors and seniors, so all of those students I already know. It'll be good to see them. But the second and fourth block are the freshmen. I've never met them before. Well, I have, when they came in early to meet the clubs and all that. So that's what we're doing. Let's go. All right, I'm in the classroom. It is 7:21, first day of school. I'm very excited. There's a few students here to get ready because they're overachievers, and we got a lot to do. So I'll bring you along. It's the first day, so I'm not really doing any work. We just kind of, although I know the first block, but we're going to do some introductory stuff. The first block's going to work on a project that I need taken care of, so I'm going to throw them in right away. But the other 2 freshman classes, I'll just be lucky to, remember their names. So, all right. Let's go. Sorry. There's no food in Crest, sorry. Because of computer science paper. But thank you for asking. Anyway, there you go. All right, to those of you that I already know, good to see you again. If I don't know you, welcome back to PV. Very exciting. I've been here for a week, so it's not my first day back, but it is for you, all right? Is anybody in my first block class with me? No, right? All right. The parent group got us all Starbucks. How nice of them. I got a little low-calorie refresher. Because I'm trying to watch my weight. As you get older, it's a nightmare. But at your age, not a big deal. But when you're a senior citizen, it gets to be horrible. This is a kind of pre-class we're having. First block hasn't started on the first day of school. It's really hard to explain. Occasionally we have this class where we have all the grades together, like all of the 11th grade or some of the 11th grade juniors. So we're having that for the first day, but after that, we'll start at block 1. All right, so we're gonna cover what the class does. I don't really have syllabuses to hand out yet. We're still working on those. But here's what this class is about. You will be starting on a track of 6 classes, and they are this class right here, my IT Essentials class. This is the computer building class. It's the A+ certification class, the one where you get all the knowledge you need to pass the A+ exam, which says you know how to install an operating system, put motherboards in, network cards, all of that stuff. This class is a dual enrollment class. So, while you're sitting here, if you think you're going to be going to an in-state college, you can register for dual enrollment, and I'll have a lot of information about that as we go through, and you can get college credits for just sitting and doing what you're already doing. Every day that you come in, today, I have to do the rolls, but every day I will be like, hey, good morning, I'm full of energy, I'm happy, I'm glad to see you, I'll understand things about you, I'll start asking things about you, all right? I expect you to at least be nice, all right? Some of you, it's gonna take a little while to get to know me and you're closed off and I can see that. Others are ready to say, hey, how you doing, right? So everyone's a little different. You have no reason to fear coming into class or dread it. It should be a safe space for you. You are free to talk, unless I'm talking, but you're free to talk to me, to each other while we're doing stuff, right? If you have a question and I'm not talking, no one's talking, you can just go, hey, what, blah, 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 and I'll answer it. And I'm not gonna be like, you need to raise your hand, all right? But I just don't want you to talk over someone who's already talking, that's all. All right, so it's technically my lunch right now. It's 10:30, I'm not eating lunch at 10:30. And I just opened my protein shake an hour and a half ago, and I'm still sipping it. Normally I just drink it right down, but it's the first day, there's so much going on. More than I ever could have thought, because the kids don't have computers, so, which I did not anticipate. I knew that, but it didn't occur to me they wouldn't have Google Classroom. I thought they could just use their phone, but since they don't have computers, they don't even have an ID yet, so they don't have Google Classroom. Oh my gosh. It's different from last year, because last year they all had computers before they got here. So I'm just running around trying to get some stuff done while the students are here, and I just haven't had time to worry about my meals. So it's technically my lunch. I'm just gonna finish my protein shake. I'll take my 5th block is the last block at 12:45. That's when I'll eat my lunch. So far it's been great. I've had 2 great classes. The freshmen seem kind of distant, kind of worried, typical of first day freshmen. Some of them are ready to make friends, but some of them are just who are these people around me? The first class was good because it's my juniors, so juniors and seniors. So they all know each other because they've been doing this with each other for years. But the freshmen, it's new for them. It's a whole new school. It's a whole new course. So, it's a lot. I'm just trying to make it where it's not so scary. All right. So I will, just going to drink this. I got to go pee. I got to get some other stuff done. And then in my 5th block, I'll actually take lunch. And actually, I just realized I have a conference call during that block also. So I got to find my phone because I need to find that. I don't know what's going on today. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, you're not going to believe this, but it's 2:45. Oh yeah, help yourself to those. I brought those for my students. One of the students here, I brought him in a bunch of Pokemon Candy Kisses. It's 2:45. I haven't eaten yet since I had that, school's over. And I had that protein shake earlier in the day. That's the only thing I've eaten. Like, my lunch is still in my lunchbox. It's 2:45. The students are gone. I'm just now getting to food. Like, it's the craziest day. So right now I'm having a chocolate protein pudding. It's just the Simply Desserts powdered pudding with some protein powder and some plant milk. Winds up being 120 calories and 12 grams of protein. So that's what I'm eating. All right. I'm going to eat this, pack it up, head home, and I'm going to eat my lunch at home. I still got to go to the gym. Like, I got a lot to do today. The first day of school just blew by. Like, holy smoke. It was just wild, and it went by so fast. A lot of energy, a lot of fun. I'll tell you about it later on. All right. See you in a bit. All right. I just got home from work. It's 3:45. So I have a sandwich I was supposed to eat for lunch, and of course I didn't. And I still have to go to the gym. I need some fuel. All I've had today is a chocolate pudding and a protein shake, and the protein shake was this morning. So I'm going to heat this sandwich up. It's a just egg sandwich on some protein bread, and with a sausage patty on it, and a slice of vegan cheese. And we'll throw it in the microwave, and we'll heat this up, and we'll start eating it. Let's see how it tastes. All right, so obviously I got changed, of course, because I have to go to the gym. The odd thing is, I had water with me. I didn't even open this. Like, I haven't even had water today. I'm going to switch this for a cold one. Like, I don't know what happened today. How did the day get away from me that fast? I had it all planned. So many things happened that I could not foresee. So the students didn't have laptops yet. I may have said this already, but now we've changed it this year, so they're getting the laptops the first week instead of before they start school. So they don't have laptops. So I thought, okay, we'll do some stuff, other things that they don't need the laptops for, but I put a bunch of things in Google Classroom so they can use their phones. But what I didn't realize is that when freshmen don't have laptops, they don't have logins for the school. They don't have their school email address. They get that with the laptop. So they have no access to anything I've put up, which I didn't realize because normally they have their laptops, and this year they changed it. So I'm sitting there going, like, guys, get on your phone. I know you don't have to get on your phones and start following along. And they're like, we don't have access to your Google Classroom. We don't have logins for the school. And I was like, what? Oh my gosh. So that was an issue right there. And it kind of all went downhill from there. I think the students are really good about it. So I spent the periods just talking about the class, for an hour and a half, which I hate doing. Because I don't want to be just talking for an hour and a half. So other than that, and then on my lunch, like, I was just kind of cleaning up after them and resetting for the next class. And then fifth block came. I had a doctor's telehealth appointment, and I had to meet with the other computer science teachers to talk about the syllabus. And like it's 2:45, and I'm like, class ended at 2:10. It's 2:45. We're still here talking about this. I don't know. The first day of school, it's always a mess. Anyway, let's check out my sandwich. I hope these are good. I made 4 of them. Oh yeah. Alright, I need some water too. But you know what? I never took my vitamins. I just realized that. I took them with me to take to work, and I never took them. Oh, they're right here. What a crazy day. Alright, so at the end of the day, I'll put the macros up for everything I'm eating, but I think this is about 390 calories and a bunch of protein, like 390 calories, 33 grams of protein or something. I'll put it up, I don't remember, but it'll be on the screen at the end, and we'll go over the whole day and how close I came to what I planned. You saw originally that I had planned the whole day, and I mean, we're going at 4 o'clock, and this is only my lunch. So now I got to try and get all this other stuff in before the end of the day, and still get to bed by, like, 10 o'clock. That's not going to be easy. All right. The next thing's going to be the gym. I'll try and take some footage there. We'll see you in a bit. All right, I'm headed home from the gym. The gym was a zoo. There was no way to film anything in there. On Monday afternoon at 5 o'clock, it's just too busy. Headed home. Whatever dinner is, I think it's seitan. That's what I'm having next. I'll see you there. All right, I am back from the gym. It's 7:30. I'm going to make dinner here, but I never got to eat my fruit today, which is my pre-workout. I've already worked out, but I'm really starving, so if I don't eat this now, I'm just going to snack on stuff while I'm making dinner. So this is part of my meal plan today, so I'm having this. So good. So there was a guy at the gym that just kept staring at my shirt and then staring at me. And then later on, I noticed he's staring at my shirt and staring at me. And like he was stopping to look at me. I don't know if he thought the shirt says Hail Satan or whatever. Because all the guys walking around the gym that said God's gym and, you know, lift and pray or something. I don't know. I don't follow all the different religions, but I'm guessing, I was just saying, maybe I shouldn't wear the shirt to the gym. People, someone's going to wait outside and beat the crap at me because they think it says Hail Satan.
They don't notice the memes.
I know, and I wanted to go up and go, like he keeps staring, but like I don't want to go up and make it obvious and go, bro, what's up? You know, gluten intolerant? Like what's going on, right? Because if he really thinks it says Hail Satan, he probably has no idea what Satan is, right? So, I don't know what to do. All right, tonight's dinner is seitan, which Tim made yesterday, and some vegetables. So something I want to tell you, a friend of mine sent me a text, and it was a picture of her sister, who's a vegetarian for 20 years, about to take a bite of chicken, because she needs to get more protein and less calories. So I guess as a vegetarian, she doesn't realize she can do that with seitan, or with tempeh, or with tofu, or whatever. So she's now going to give up her vegetarianism to have chicken. So if you're listening out there, if you listen to your sister and you watch my videos here, you don't have to do that. This shirt reminds me of that. Seitan is a vegan protein made of wheat, high in protein, just as protein rich as chicken, and low in calories, just as calorie low as chicken. It's very similar in calories and protein to chicken. The only difference is there's no cholesterol, and it's loaded with fiber. So it's much more healthier for you than chicken is. Now, if you're gluten intolerant or you guys celiac disease, well, obviously that's not going to work. But assuming you don't have those two issues, right? Then seitan is a really good option. And we have a video up here that shows you how to make your own seitan. Tim makes it himself, and it's delicious. So that's what I'm going to be having for dinner. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. You don't need to resort to eating meat, especially if you haven't eaten it for 20 years. Like, you're just going to be sick. You can just eat vegan proteins. There's plenty of them, and seitan is a really good option. All right, let's get dinner going. So this is some of Tim's seitan. It's just like, I don't know, it looks like pulled pork almost, right? It's just like little strips that he's cut up off the main roll. And this is 2 servings right here. And I'm just adding this stuff here, this sweet basil citrus rub on it, and that's it. And just kind of spice it up.
And then you add some water to this,
yeah,
right?
I'm gonna put this in here, and then it's a hot pan, so I'm just putting like some water in here. Right? And you can put nooch in if you want, but I won't need any more calories, so and that's all. I'm just mixing this up, and this is what I'm gonna eat with my vegetables. I'll throw it on the plate, have some vegetables, and I'll be ready to go. So dinner's looking good.
Love it.
All right, here is my finished dinner. I've got a beautiful plate of seitan with some nooch on it and some vegetables, frozen vegetables from Costco. Can't wait to eat this. I'm starving. Oh yeah, it's good. All right, let's go over the macros. This meal here, 397 calories, mostly from the 2 servings of seitan. 59 grams of protein. That's pretty good. 35 carbohydrates, 35 grams of carbohydrates, and 3 grams of fat. The macros in this meal are amazing. That's because of the seitan. I did sprinkle some nooch. There was a light coating of nooch on here. So that's not included in here, but there's not much of it. Oh, yeah, really good. All right, let's go over the macros for the day. All right, so I'm gonna put my original macros on the screen right here. My original macros were the ones I had planned, right, earlier in the day. The breakfast for 410 calories, I've got it on my computer over here. 44 grams of protein, 38 carbs, and 8 grams of fat. Then I was supposed to have the pudding. I did a chocolate pudding this week, but banana chocolate's the same ones. 125 calories for the pudding, 12 grams of protein, 25 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. Then it was the breakfast sandwich that I was having for lunch. That was 330 calories, 31 grams of protein, 31 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of fat. That was basically 2 just egg patties, a slice of Violife cheese, the Nature's Own high protein bread, and a Morning Star Farms vegan sausage patty. That's where that came from. Then I had 300 grams of watermelon, which is 90 calories, 2 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, and 0 grams of fat. And for this meal, 397 calories, 59 grams of protein, 35 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. I got some calories from the supplements, and together, that whole thing should have come to 1,397 calories. I'm trying to do 1,400 calories now that I'm back at work and walk around a lot. 1,400 calories and 150 grams of protein. This came in at 1,397 calories and 148.8, so 149 grams of protein. So that's what this came out. That's what this came out to. However, they did bring Starbucks for everyone, and I ordered a strawberry refresher, which is, I believe, 150 calories. So I'm going to put this in here, and we'll look at my actual calories. So the strawberry refresher adds 80 calories, no protein, 18 grams of carbohydrates, and 0 fat. So that changes the 1,397 to 1,477 calories for the day. Still not bad. Let's see what my watch and phone say for my total calories burned. All right. Now, I know these calories burned don't mean anything, but at this point, it says that I've got 2,233 calories. So about an 800 calorie deficit. I don't know if that's really true or not. The interesting thing was when I left work and walking into the car, after working, my normal day, I looked at my watch and I had 10,800 steps just from doing what I do at work without any exercise or anything. So now that I'm back on my schedule and my routine again, that's just going to happen every day. So I'm already at 15,000 and I haven't done any walking or anything. I usually walk around my neighborhood before I go to bed. So I'll get very close to 20,000 today if I don't go over it. All right, I'm going to sit here and eat the rest of this. The first day of school is behind me. Pretty exciting. I don't know what to say. This is year 5. I still love it every day. I still love going. It was still an exciting day. I'm glad I got to share it with you. Hit that like button, show us some love. Click on the subscribe button, click on that bell. You'll get notified every time we have a new video, usually every Tuesday. Leave a comment below. Do you like these teacher videos? I did 2 in a row, so I won't be doing anything for a while. It just happened to be, I did the classroom setup, and then, the first day of school was right after that. So they came out back to back. And let me know your thoughts on all this. I wish I could show you the kids in the video. They're all so amazing and so funny and so full of life. You would really get a kick out of them. But of course, that's not the world we live in. So, all right. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.